Hello, students. This is the chapter number 5 of History When People Rebel 1857 and After. You know that we have completed this chapter. In the previous videos, all the topics have been covered. But today, for revision this chapter and to revise all the topics, we will have 15 MCQs. And as usual, you have to count your score, judge yourself, and then share the score with me in the comment box. So let's start with first question. Question is, who introduced the doctrine of lapse in India? Lord William Bentinck, Lord Dalhousie, Lord Canning, Lord Ripon. Doctrine of lapse was introduced in India in 1848. In 1848, Governor General of India was Lord Dalhousie. So the correct answer is B option, doctrine of lapse. It was the principle according to which, or we can say that it was the rule according to which, if any Indian ruler died without male heir, then his kingdom would be collapsed or would be mixed in or annexed by the British. Come to the next question. Which of the following states was not annexed by the British under doctrine of lapse? These are the options: Jhansi, Awadh, Hyderabad, B and C. So which of the following states was not annexed by the British under doctrine of lapse? Under the doctrine of lapse, Jhansi was annexed. Awadh and Hyderabad, both the states were annexed through the subsidiary alliance, and in 1856 Awadh was annexed by saying that misgovernance is there in Awadh and rulers are not capable to govern the state. So the correct answer is B and C, not annexed. B and C means D option. So D is the correct answer. Next question. A subsidiary alliance was imposed on Awadh. On Awadh in which year? 1799, 1800, 1801, 1802. So the correct answer is C, 1801. This is the correct answer of question number 3. Next question. Question number 4 is, who was the last Mughal emperor in India? Aurangzeb, Muhammad Shah, Akbar, Bahadur Shah Jafar II. It's very easy question and you can identify easily the answer D, Bahadur Shah Jafar II, because he was the last Mughal emperor and he was declared as the ruler of Hindustan, Shahenshah Hindustan by the revolutionaries, and he was the Samrat or emperor in Delhi. So he was the last Mughal emperor and he was arrested by the British and sent to Rangoon jail where he died in 1862. So he was the last Mughal emperor in India. Aurangzeb was the last powerful Mughal emperor. When was Sati Pratha banned in India? Sati Pratha means Sati immolation. It was social evil, or it was the ritual practice in which women was burnt alive with the dead body of her husband. So this was mainly practiced in the upper caste Hindus. So it was banned by the British government company in 1828, 29, 1830, 1832. So the correct answer is 1829, when Governor General was Lord William Bentinck, and with the efforts of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Lord William Bentinck banned this practice, 1829. Next question is, who announced that after the death of Bahadur Shah Jafar, the king and his family would be shifted out of the Red Fort? That option A, Lord Dalhousie, B, Lord Canning, Lord Hastings, and none of above. So which is the correct answer? The correct answer is Lord Dalhousie, because he declared in 1849 that Bahadur Shah Jafar and his family would be shifted out of the Red Fort. After that, when soldiers as a group disobey their officers in the army is called? Soldiers disobey. When soldiers disobey the officers, that is called revolt, mutiny, strike, movement. Very simple answer, mutiny. B option is the correct answer. Come to the next question. Which was the planned date for starting of 1857 revolution by the revolutionaries and the main leaders? They decided a date, particular date to start this revolt against the British. So which was that date? 10th May, 16th May, 19th May, 31st May. Yes, the correct answer is D, 31st May. This was the fixed date for the beginning of the revolution, but it was planned but not successful because the revolt was started on 10th May 1857. Question number 9. Which of the following was not a center of 1857 revolution? Center. As we discussed in the map, major centers of 1857 revolution. So if you remember, you can solve this question easily. Kanpur, Lucknow, Delhi, none of above. So all these three were the major centers of 1857 revolution. So the answer is D, none of above, because none of above option is correct. Getting my point? None of above is the center which was not including in 1857 revolution. None of above was the city which was not a center of 1857 revolution. So all the cities were the center of revolution. So D is the correct answer, none of above. Question number 10. A member of the was appointed Secretary of State for India. You remember the 1858 Act, right? This act was passed in British Parliament. It is also known as Victoria Proclamation or Maharani Queen Victoria Proclamation Act 1858. So according to this, some changes occurred in India and the governance of India. A member of the means Secretary of State was appointed. Who was the member of East India Company, Council of India, Law Assembly and British Cabinet? Yes, he was the member of British Cabinet, Secretary of State. The Taiping Rebellion took place in option A, Thailand, B, China, C, Japan, D, Korea. Yes, definitely the correct answer is China. In South China, this movement was started in 1850 and controlled till the mid 1860s. Getting my point? So this is the correct answer. Which is a wrong pair? These are the leaders and the places, obviously about 1857 revolution. Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai, yes, she led the revolt here. Kanpur Nana Sahib, Delhi Bakht Khan and Bihar Begum Hazrat Mahal. So the wrong pair is D, Bihar Begum Hazrat Mahal, because Begum Hazrat Mahal was the leader of the revolt in Lucknow, right? In Lucknow, of the family of Wajid Ali Shah, and in Bihar, Kumar Singh was the leader in Bihar. So D is the correct answer. Nana Sahib was the adopted son of A, Bajirao Sindhia, B, Peshwa Bajirao, second, D, C, Balaji Bajirao first, and D, none of the above. So the correct answer of this question is Peshwa Bajirao second. He was the adopted son and his pension was closed. So Nana Sahib went against the British and involved in the revolution. Now come to the next question. At which place Rani Lakshmibai died fighting against the British? Kalpi, Gwalior, Satara, Kanpur. So correct answer is Kalpi, near Jhansi. This is the correct answer. At Kalpi, Rani Lakshmibai died fighting against the British. Last and final question. Who captured Jhansi in June 1858 after the death of Rani Lakshmibai? And if we say that on 17th of June 1858, John Lawrence, John Nicholson, Colin Campbell and Hughes Ross. D is the correct answer. He captured Jhansi on 17th June 1858 after the death of Rani Lakshmibai. So dear students, in this way we have completed 15 MCQs, and I hope that with the help of these MCQs we have revised the chapter, and you definitely went through these kinds of MCQs and gave the correct answers. So tell me your score by writing in comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.